వెల్కమ్ టు మై ఛానల్. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసి మనం పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లెసన్ 5 చూద్దాం. ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్లో ఇంతవరకు చేసాము. ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ వచ్చింది, ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ పారామీటర్స్, ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చేసాము. ఈ క్లాస్లో వచ్చేసి డిఫాల్ట్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ చూద్దాం. సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు మై ఛానల్ టు సీ ద all lessons to learn the lessons. Python and mobile application development class also there. Now we see the default arguments. Default arguments is a function arguments that can have default values of Python. We can provide the default values to an argument by using the assignment operator. Definition: hello wish comma name equal to you colon return in brackets. Here the format, this one, return and brackets for dot format dot wish comma name. Here next print hello good morning. For this one output is, after we call the function in the print, we call hello wish name wish comma name equal to you. Here in place of hello the argument is good morning. Here in place of wish we use the wish dot name, return format wish dot name, the wish comma name. We use in place of wish we use the good morning comma name equal to you. Here afterwards we use the return statement, return this parenthesis comma this here the two brackets we are using. Two brackets is for two statements, good morning comma you. In the place of first format we use the good morning, and the second one we use the dot format dot wish comma name. Here we use the you, good morning you. In the default argument the output will be print like this. Next program definition: hello wish comma name equal to you. Here the return format wish comma name, print wish plus name. Here print hello good morning Nirosha. Next here comments we have used, print wish plus name. This is in the format of return wish plus name. Here wish is nothing but good morning. Here good morning comma Nirosha, good morning Nirosha, good morning comma Nirosha. Print like this, good morning comma Nirosha, good morning Nirosha. Here. Next, in number of arguments, here with notes we have taken a number of arguments in the function can have default values, but once we have our default arguments, all the arguments is right must have the default values. This means that non-default arguments cannot follow the default arguments. For example, if we have the defined function header above us, definition hello name equal to you wish. Your definition function hello name equal to you wish. Syntax error. Non-default arguments follows default arguments. Definition sum a equal to 4 b equal to 2, hash 2 supplied as a default argument. In the colon hello can use the name equal to you assignment. Here syntax error, non-default arguments follow default arguments. Here in this one definition sum a equal to 4 b equal to 2 colon hash 2 supplied as a default argument. 2 is a default argument. Next, here the function will print the sum of two numbers. Here sum of two numbers we use this one, sum of a equal to 4 b equal to 2. So for summing we use the print value print a comma a plus b. If arguments are not supplied, then print a equal to b. Here we call the arguments sum of 1 comma 2, and then calling without arguments sum of, here first one is calling with argument is 1 comma 2 3, without argument is 6. 6 is nothing but here 4 plus 2. Here we define this function and then call with arguments without arguments. Here this is a default argument. This one is called as a default argument. This is default argument here, and here is calling with arguments. This concept is called as default arguments. You can create arguments startingly. These are default arguments. Next is variable length arguments. Sometimes you may need to more arguments to process function. Then you mention in the definition. We know advanced about the arguments in the function. We use the variable length arguments and also arbitrary arguments for an asterisk in the place before the parameter and the function definition. You can hold the non-keyword variable length arguments and a double asterisk placed before the parameter in the function, which can be hold the keyword of variable length arguments. If we use one asterisk like var and all the position arguments from the point till n are collected as a tuple is called a variable argument, and we have two asterisks before the variable like variable, then all the position arguments from the point till the end are collected as a dictionary called var. For variable length argument we can use this example definition which names the function creates all person name as a tuple. Name is a tuple arguments for name in the name print hello comma name. Wish Morset CSC sir madam, where we use the two functions. Wish function we use and then print the statement hello comma name. Definition wish, this concept is by variable length argument. Here the variable arguments we can use. These are four different variable length arguments. In the we can define the function here. Definition wish and hashtag names. Here hashtag is like a variable. These are position argument. Hashtag is the position argument. These are collected as a tuple. These are all arguments collected as a tuple called variable. If you use two arguments before a variable, like these are the position arguments till the end. If you use the two hashtag are the position arguments from the point to till the end. We use the two stars afterwards, two hashtags. First one hashtag definition wish hashtag names. For name in names print hello comma name, and then we call the function. For this one output is so hello comma name. For this one output hello Marset, hello CR CSC, hello sir, hello madam. Like this we print the four lines for calling the one function with variable arguments. The output is like this. Next program find program to find the area of the circle using the function using single return value function using the single return value function with argument. Program to find area of the circle using the function using single return value function with argument. Here pi equal to 3.14. Definition area of circle r written pi r square, where the area of the circle program. Here pi equal, we can define the pi main 3.14 and the definition area of circle we can define the function here. Area of circle function, here the argument is r written pi r square. Here r equal to input, you can take the input, we can assign the integer variable int in enter the radius of circle. Here we enter the radius of circle and then print area of circle r. For this one output is enter the radius of circle. If the we place in place of r we enter the input 3, then pi r square 3.14 into r square, the value is 28.25. 9 into 3.14 value is this one. Here we call the function here, print area of circle, here written pi r square. We read the input with this one r equal to input int input function. With input function, we can take the value 3 and return the value as input assigned to R. This is the format of taking input R equal to assign the value input integer data type. The input print also here format is like this for taking input. Next is program to write the some different products, and using the arguments will return the value of the function. Sum of different products and using the arguments. Some different products and using the arguments with the return value of the function. Here definition, calculate a comma b, total equal to a plus b, difference equal to a minus b. Here we use the four different arguments, four different calculations: total, difference, and division, modification, and this one multiplication. Write some different of product and using the arguments with return values. We use the argument here. This one return total, different, difference, multiplication, division, modulo. Here we take the input A, input interval, B, input interval, then function call. We use the four variables, for seven variables. Calculate A comma B. Use the function calculate A comma B. Here print sum comma S, and then here we use, can assign like this, calculate function for all the five variables, sum, difference, multiplication, division, modulo. We use the hash print. Here the format of print, hash print difference comma d. Here we calculate the difference. Here we assign the difference equal to a minus b. Here we call the calculate function calculate a comma b. In place of total a plus b will be assigned, difference a minus b assigned. All this assigned in these variables. We will call calculate function here. So assign these values to here this one. Here return all these things, return total, difference, and then return this function. After calculating this one, all the values will be returned by calling function only. Here we print the values. Print the values here. Calculate the, here we calculate some difference like this order, and then difference, multiplication, division like this order. Here we use sum equal to 11, difference equal to, these are comment lines, hash, these are comment lines. Sum equal to 11, difference minus 1, multiplication 3, division equal to 0.3, modulo equal to 5. We print the output like this. First one, the value of 5, b6. Here the print statement print like this. In the place of sd, we calculate here the function calculate function, and these values are printed. These return values are printed like orderly. These five values can be written in assigned to these five variables. Program to find the biggest of two numbers using the functions. Difference, biggest of a comma b. If a equal to greater than b, return a, else return b. Here a equal to input enter value, b enter value. Function call biggest a comma b. Big number equal to big. Here we use this function. Here call the function here big value biggest of a comma b. So the value is assigned to big here, and after then print statement. The value comma b, big number is 5. So next program using nested if. First one is if, next nested if. Program find biggest of two numbers using the functions. Using nested if definition, biggest a comma b comma c. If a greater than b, and then if a greater than c, return a, else return c. Nested if here. Next else, if b greater than c, return b, else return c. A compared to b comma c. Next b compared to c here. Here b greater than a, then b compared to c here. B comma c. Here the calling the three values function call. Enter the three values and then we call this biggest function. After evaluation of function, biggest value will be there. 5 minus 6 and 7. Biggest number is 7. Here the program for this one. Next program is read the one subject mark and print pass and failure using the single written values of the function. Write a program to read subject mark and print pass or fail single written values of the function. So here the this program here definition result a, if a greater than 40 return pass and then else return fail. Here we use for pass and fail using this function result, and then here a we can assign the value, enter one subjects of marks will be assigned to a. According to a, the result will be displayed. Print result of a, call the result, call the function here result of a in the print statement. And output is enter the one subject marks 35 fail, like this. If we enter the 50, 70 or 80, result will be displayed like pass. Then for next to while loop is a while loop definition using the functions count equal to 0, count less than 10. Here we use the print statements. Mark CS department down count equal count plus 1 using functions. Display CSC department 10 times. Here we display the one word in 10 times. We use the while loop 0 to 10. The function can be run 10 times by using while loop. Here while loop will be printed from 10 times. One print statement will print 10 times. This is a while loop. Next is control flow loops. These control flow loops we can discuss in the next class. Unit 2, control flow loops and control flow. All these things. Please subscribe to my channel to see the continuation of lessons.